Yes, it is 1:45 in the afternoon, Sunday, October the 28th. And me and the girl have been enjoying. This is our third day off. We took Friday off, and we took Saturday off work, and now today's Sunday, natural day off. And then Monday morning, we're not going into work. We're going to go into town, and then be working in the afternoon. So we've had a nice 3.5. We will have had a nice 3.5 days off. We've been picking apples 5 days a week now, for 5 weeks. And we were led to believe that last week we would finish on Wednesday or Thursday, and there would be a short break before we picked any more apples. Before we went on to the Fuki. We'd finished the golden and go on to the Fuki, but we found out on Thursday that we were just going to go straight on working in the golden, and then these apples called the MP apples or something like that, and then go on to the Fuki, which could be another 5 weeks work without any break at all, apart from, the Sunday. And me and the guy did not like the sound of that. We really been needing some time for ourselves, time to live. We really been getting run down with all the work and all this, and being tired and exhausted, and then no time for each other, no energy for each other, no patience for each other. Doesn't sound good. So we've taken some days off, and we've been productive as well as lazy. But it's looking like we're going to start work again on the Fuki, and it could be for some weeks, it could be for some weeks, but we're going to see how it goes. We're not concrete set staying here, doing whatever. We're just seeing how we feel day by day, but we like it here. There's a new fella who's living here called Alvaro from Madrid. He's quite an interesting guy, speaks English, which is nice. So yeah, we went out for a nice meal on Thursday night, really nice meal, and then Friday we what did we do on Friday? Friday we just chilled, I think. Yeah, chilled. We got loads of firewood in. I'll show you that outside. We got a load of firewood that we found around the place that Santi chainsawed up for us, which was nice. And then yesterday again the same. We just been chilling, lazy about. I did some driving yesterday. Driving around in a industrial estate, a quiet industrial estate, which was nice. But it's got a really nice feel to it. It's quite autumnal. It's definitely a lot colder now, like freezing cold in the mornings, and we got the fire going now. Just have a little look. Got some clothes washed and dried. This is our little area here. We got newspapers up there. We got newspaper there, wood drying, kindling, bits of wood. Been reading The Hobbit. Been feeling very Middle Earth. Oh my god, I was preparing a delicious lunch. Got some fruit salad, onions boiling, nice carrot puree that she made. And then here we've got that's like a little bit of a firewood store under there, and we got some big bits up there that we need to chainsaw up, and some bits here, and we've seen bits lying around the place. Bits lying around the place we're going to collect, and there's a huge stockpile of wood, like a mountain of it, huge mountain, like 3 stories high of wood, almost like a massive bonfire, near the Nufri factory. So we're going to ask Juan Carlos, the big boss man, if we can use that, because if we did, we wouldn't have to worry about firewood for our stay here. We just chainsaw it up and hey ho. But honestly, it's been a really nice couple of days. It's a really nice feel here to ourselves these 3 days, and it feels a lot longer than just 3 days because of all the work that we've been doing with just 1 day off at a time. Now that we've had 3 days and 3 consecutive nights of not having to get up early and just being able to be lazy and do what we want, feels really nice. Plus there's that like autumn melancholy feel around the place that goes very well nicely with a nice warm house and a nice bed and a good book and a good fire, and of course a good woman, and nice purees. It's been nice. Me and Nagar have been able to rediscover who we are in a sense, because honestly, picking mandanas all day every day like this, even though we are together, we're not, I'm machine mode Mandana William, and Nagara is machine mode Mandana Nagara. although we do talk and we do communicate and we are with each other, you know what I mean? It's like just, you kind of, Nagore put it very well the other day, it's like you kind of at this level, like throughout the day you have peaks and troughs of thoughts and feelings and physical and all this kind of stuff, but when you spend 9 hours a day picking mandanas, you're just like this, you know, you're not thinking about anything too special, it kind of dumbs you down a little bit. There are times, obviously, when we're able to, when it's quiet, get lost in thought and and get lost in thought and kind of wander a little bit. But then there are times when you just got to focus on the apples because you're just picking apples. But hey, I'm just taking my jacket off because it's so hot. But it's been nice, like I said, we rediscovered ourselves and our relationship, and we're ready to start some more on Monday, but on Tuesday morning we'll be starting properly again. Early start because the clocks have gone back. We got to start at 7 now instead of 8, so we got to get up an hour earlier. But all in all, things are good. We're looking forward to seeing what the time ahead of us has for us. Tomorrow we're gonna drop off our CVs and recommendation stuff. So I'm gonna do it at the English Academy. Nagoya's gonna do it at the nurseries and things like this, and gonna drop them off at the factory as well, because it could be nice if we're open to the idea of staying here, you know, staying here over the winter, going back for a few weeks. I'd go back home for a few weeks to pick up some more stuff and for Christmas, and then come back here, because that would be nice, because honestly, if we have work here, this is a great place, you know, it's a great place for free. I'm really open to the idea of staying here, and I know Nagari is too, but we're just seeing how we feel day by day and going with it. But like I said, it's almost a surreal feeling. Not surreal, but maybe I'll describe what we've been doing, and maybe you know the feeling that I mean. But like sunny outside, but it's crisp and cool, it's windy, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. It's definitely hotter than back home in Britain, but it's not hot by any stretch of the imagination. Collecting firewood from around the place, chopping it up. I got it in here, sewing up some clothes. You know, fresh tomatoes that we've grown here, fresh fruit and fresh vegetables grown here, making nice soups and puree, and then sitting down with a nice bit of bread by the fire to enjoy it, and then, you know, laying down on the bed with a good book in a nice warmth. And we even got a cat who's frequently visiting us now, Gatto Garfield. So we're pretty much mouse free as well, and plus a nice little accompaniment to the end of the bed, which just ties this comfy scene in a nice little bow. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, picking mandanos all day every day is not nice, but hey, money, me and a girl are together, living it up as best we can, still enjoying life, still loving each other, still loving ourselves, still William, still Nagore. Now Palos Tales, black coffee, green apples. Peace.